This is Bob. Bob likes to eat bananas. However, there is a new anti-banana ordinance in Lego City. And the police have arrived to arrest Bob, preventing him from enjoying his banana.
But why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
The police take Bob down, pinning him to the ground and making the arrest against him. Luckily for Bob, his good friend Jeff caught the whole thing on tape on his video camera. And while Bob is being carried away to prison where he'll serve a lengthy sentence, Jeff knows what he must do. He runs to his computer and uploads the footage he just took to the YouTubes of the anti-banana police. The footage spreads and is quickly seen by countless people online. Soon an angry mob gathers outside of the incident location, and they're willing to do anything to get justice. The police chief sees what's going on and is nervous. Riots are about to break out in the streets. He's not sure if the police is going to be capable of holding them back. So the police chief got on his walkie-talkie and called in a favor. He knew he needed the experts. The SWAT captain answered the call and agreed to bring in the SWAT team Riot Shield Police. FBI, open up! And that's what we're going to be doing in today's video. Building a Lego riot and then having the SWAT team come in with their riot gear to try and stop the mass destruction. If you guys enjoy this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and comment down below. We're going to be having a giveaway at the end of this video. Now let's start building our Riot Police mock.
Okay, let's go.
First things first, we need our city streets. So we have some road panels here. Perfect, looks wunderbar. Now we're gonna need our SWAT team as well. Our usual SWAT team suspects here, we're going to be equipping them a little bit differently today. To hold back the rioters, they're all going to need riot shields. And I have a lot of them. We have standard ones, translucent ones, more primitive metal sheet slab ones, foreign ones, and pretty much everything in between. So we have a lot of options for these guys. Oh yeah, they look so good already. But I think we're getting ahead of ourselves. We need some buildings here for them to actually be holding. Firstly, we'll have the place that started it all right here, the banana building, which is on fire. These things are gonna get destroyed. And for our second building, we will have another highly damaged building right here, but we do need to add some fire to the ground floor caused by the rioters. Okay, nice. Now this building is on fire, but how did it get like that? Well, I'm gonna use a little trick I learned from United Bricks. Making Molotov cocktails.
I'm going to jail!
You need a bottle, you need a flame, and one more thing, a small black stud. Et voila, comrade, un Molotov cocktail. But now we need our rioters in order to actually throw these cocktails. Obviously, our rioters are going to be pretty much standard Lego City civilians. Who else would be rioting in Lego City? But the smart ones are going to wear all sorts of paraphernalia to hide their identity. Bandanas, masks, spooky looking ski masks, etc. So let's go ahead and build some of these masked banditos. There we go, we got our masked up rioters, and we'll also throw in a few folk who weren't smart enough to wear masks, because that is definitely gonna happen.
Idiot!
Now, we need the SWAT team, and they're bulking up for their mission with some whey protein, baby. Let's go, they're getting those gains in the gym. So while they're getting their gains, let's go ahead and set up the rioters and give them some weapons. So first of all, we've got our Molotov cocktails, of course, and I'll make a few more of those. But we should also give them maybe some fire axes, as well as broken bottles. They're coming equipped with some riot weapons, baby, and a kitchen knife. Now, I have a couple of these barricades that we can go ahead and set up across the road that were set up after the riots began to designate basically the police line. And actually, I think we want a riot shield line there, so we'll go ahead and put just 2 for now right there. And now we need the rioters. There we have it. The Great Banana Riots have started. And now the police must make their SWAT shield line to prevent them from getting to the site of the banana disaster. Now we're going to use these SWAT shields because I have the most of this kind. So we have a little bit of uniformity in the line. And then I also have a bunch of these batons and nightsticks for them to use to repel any rioters. So let's set up our first line of SWAT shields. And there we go, the SWAT shield line is holding the middle of the street against the protesters. And even though they've got pretty good riot gear, I think they're just gonna get overwhelmed. So they're gonna need to pull out a couple other tricks. That's why we've got this guy here with the tear gas ready to throw it on in there in case things get a little bit too crazy. We got this boy being able to yeet the flashbang on in there, but you can also use one of them there newfangled tear gas thumper grenade launchers.
I am heavy weapons guy.
We'll give our boy with the SWAT mask this one because the SWAT mask just looks sick, and like SWAT mask plus thumper is just peak in my opinion. So we put the woman's SWAT mask on her. We can have her getting ready to fire over this way with the tear gas canister guy. And they won't suspect a thing. We can't have our SWAT video without our canine unit. We have a very long leash for him right here. Bend the ass. And we'll have our boy and Scoobert back here at the ready. And he can basically just like unleash the canine unit on the protesters if need be. And you know, sometimes things go bad on the battlefield. So we've got a SWAT unit right here. And we're going to give him a nice little rifle. And even though this might be unwise, he's gonna climb on up to the top of the burning building here because it makes for the perfect vantage point. Go ahead and lay him down. Perfect. He's in sniping position now. Now his finger is of course off the trigger because this is a peaceful protest for the most part. Kind of, a little bit. And so he does not want to fire unless he absolutely has to and people's lives are at risk. So he's just there to hold out. Now, of course, the chief of police is also going to be there. We'll give him a headset so he's tapped into the SWAT team's comms, and he can hold a little rifle in the back here, and he will be in charge of telling the canine unit to deploy if need be. Now, this is quite the commotion, so obviously there is going to be some serious press coverage of this, and that's why we have our press man here with a bulletproof jacket and his camera, and he can stay off to the side behind the police lines because he is not an agitator and film everything. I've also collected just some standard boys in blue here, and they're all in the same Lego City uniform, so I think that's kind of nice touch there. And they're all chilling in the back here with handcuffs ready to go in if need be. Basically, if the police chief here orders them to start making arrests. And now I don't have a SWAT vehicle to put prisoners in, but I do have the Arkham Asylum prison truck. So maybe this isn't happening in Lego City, but rather in Gotham. And so we'll roll the truck up right here on the scene of the riots so they can put any prisoners in there. I really think this mock turned out really nicely. The rioters over here have an eclectic taste in weaponry. We've of course got our SWAT shield line over this way, police in the back ready to back them up, and non-lethal rounds over here with journalists covering the whole thing. I don't think I missed anything with this. So let's go ahead and get into the giveaway here. I'm going to be giving away this Lego City police officer with a rifle. All you have to do is hit the like button, subscribe with notifications turned on, and comment down below. Are you on the side of the riot police or on the side of the banana rioters?